All the negative prophecies are under the title of a war. And the main prophecy that we know of as a war is Gog and Magog. And I'm talking only prophecies that happened and that's supposed to happen, not what happened already. So we are already facing a very big war. One of the major prophecies that we all know on, you don't even have to be so learned to hear about that, the war of Gog and Magog. Half the world heard of Gog and Magog. Now, if you really attach the prophecies to the reality, I don't think and most people really realize what does it mean, Gog and Magog, and to what extent it is, and what impact it would have on the world. If you actually really read a little bit about the prophecy, it's really no other word to explain it. End of the world. It's the end of the world. In other words, which I don't see it as the end of the world. I rather see it as the new beginning, because after that, of course, comes Kibbutz Galuyot, the gathering of all the nation of Israel, the Jews back to Israel, building the Bet HaMikdash, and so forth. But when you're looking at the details, you just read the prophecies of Zechariah. I don't think most people can digest it. Now, when you look back at what happened in many situations, I'm sure if you would tell a person prior to World War I or II what's going to happen, it also would be very hard to accept. But when you practically read the actual prophecies, that's something that can happen tomorrow. Literally can happen tomorrow. There's a prophecy in one of the Midrashim saying how the year that Mashiach is going to come, the leaders of the world starts provoking each other. They're all starting to provoking each other and showing each other their might. And then a disagreement comes between the king of Persia and the king of Arabia. In our days, Persia is Iran and Arabia is Saudi Arabia. And then the prophecy says that the leader, the king of Arabia, goes to the king of Edom to discuss options, to ask for help, basically. So we see that a situation like this happened already. And the king of Arabia came to the king of Edom. He came, at the time, it was before Trump, it was Biden, to ask for an opinion, to talk. But the prophecy says that then comes after a process of a few actions, the king of Persia rises and destroys 2/3 of the world. So this can happen tomorrow. Trump can attack Iran, and the king of Persia rises up and destroys 2/3 of the world. Can you see this happening? Of course it can happen. Tomorrow, in a click of a button. Now I know comes all the political opinions. Does Iran have nuclear power? It doesn't have nuclear power. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that tomorrow it can happen. That's a fact. You see that the provocations between all the countries is there. The military is there. The what's called how would you say it in English? The reasons. There's enough reasons. So people just live their life. Everything's fine. Tomorrow it can happen.